Please welcome to the program, Cesar Millan.
Thank you.
How are you, man? Nice to see you.
Thank you for having me.
How are you guys?
Hello, Canada.
How's things?
Things are great.
Could you ever have imagined that, I mean, I can't imagine you would have unless you were delusional, but that you would be the guy that would case the border, pay some guy to illegally sneak you into America, and then this is your life now?
Yeah. Well, it took me 2 weeks, you know, because I wanted to save the $100,
Right.
you know, that my dad gave me. And so at the end of the day, I said, okay, I can't do it by myself. I keep jumping, and they keep catching me.
And sending you back.
And sending me
So
back.
your dad gave you $100 to go find someone to sneak you in.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah, because that's all I had.
Right.
You know, he gave me his whole savings. And so I wanted to, you know, keep it as symbolic, and at the same time, you know, I only had pesos, right? So with the $100, I was going to buy food for a little while and things like that. But I finished giving it to the coyote guy, which was the best investment I ever did. You know, I don't know I was investing, but it became like an investment. You know, the coyote guy not only helped me cross the border, he also paid the taxi.
Coyote's the guy that is the one who
Coyote's the guy who helps you, you know, it's like the tour guy.
Yeah. That's the one way to look at it.
Yeah.
So then you're in the States. You're homeless for a while, right?
Homeless?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I live on the freeways for a while. Yeah.
Big part of the debate in America right now, certainly in California. You made a choice to go to California. I know many people who get into America can go to Arizona or New Mexico. The immigration debate, the conversation around the illegals, you hear that all the time.
Yeah.
What do you make of that now?
Well, I hope they see what we can do. We can give jobs, you know what I mean? We can make a difference in America.
Is Glenn Beck mad at you that you took the dog whispering job away from some American who wanted to whisper dogs?
Well, it was available. They just nobody wanted that position. You know, immigrants, we only take empty spaces. We don't take any space. You know, we only take empty spaces. So a pack can only function with all those spaces are filled.
Right.
An immigrant plays a big role because often we play roles that nobody wants to play. Otherwise, the pack can't move.
Right. And so you get a job, not speaking English, you get a job in the dog grooming business?
Yeah, I learned to say, do you have application for work? That was the first sentence I'm going to learn, you know, talk about survival. Yeah. And so I learned that phrase, and so I went in every single, you know, business, and I said that word, you know, but these two ladies, you know, I came in and said, do you have application for work? And they started talking to me in English, and I was like, And so they brought me in the back. Thanks God they brought me in the back, because they had a really aggressive Cocker Spaniel. And so they showed me a picture, they gave me the clippers, and I said, all right. So I went and grabbed the dog and started cleaning. And they were, you know, amazed because the dog didn't bit me. Because the reason why I know is because when they got close to the dog, and when I got close to the dog was calm. So they gave me the job.
Didn't they used to call you, though, El Perrero?
El Perrero, but it's not a good thing. You know what I mean?
But they called you Dog Boy, right? Isn't that
the dog boy? Yeah. In America and Canada, it sounds really good. Yeah, I mean, when they call you El Perrero in Mexico, that means you have fleas and ticks. Yes, I was very insecure because of that. You know, I became like the odd kid.
Isn't it ironic, though, that all of a sudden everybody's coming to you to be around their dogs now? Like you're the guy that they call. When did you realize it wasn't a curse and when it became a gift?
When I jumped the border.
Yeah. But were the dogs chasing you at that point?
No, the dogs weren't chasing me. It's just I realized the people in America were disconnected to somebody who we're in love with. You know, America is in love. I mean, modern society is in love with a dog, but they don't know dog. You know, so they humanize a dog. So that's a big misunderstanding. It's a big disconnection that they do. When you change the identity of someone, you automatically are blocking or suppressing their goals.
There's a thing that happened on your show. I mean, it kind of happened, and then it just moved on. And we're watching the clip back going, oh, that was a really big moment on this program. And but it kind of, let me just play this for you.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.
It was hard.
Thank you.
I was about to quit. I was about to quit the show.
I've never heard you say that before.
I know, but hey, look, as part of being a man, right? Going through a divorce is not an easy thing.
Yeah.
So you feel like, and so when you get a case like this at that level of your life, you don't think you can do anything.
Right.
That's a big moment right there on that show. And it just kind of happened.
I'm a very honest guy. You know, I don't like to hide things, especially because I work with dogs, so you can't hide anything. And so I like to be honest with people and let them know where I am.
Was that planned? Because all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you're the guy who can go in there and work with any dog, but then you're talking about, hey, this divorce basically rocked my confidence.
Yeah.
Did you plan on saying that?
No. Because a lot of people think I have this gift and I'm a Superman or something, and it's not. I'm just like anybody else. I'm just very aware of my emotions. You see, so I learned to manage my emotions, you know, because it's so important to be honest with yourself. One of the things that I find the most is people are not honest with themselves. And so you have to work with your calmness and your assertiveness. You know, for example, if a dog is very dominant, you can't come with calm energy. He's just gonna take over you. So you gotta step up your assertiveness so the dog see, okay, you understand how to play this game. It's like a Wild Wild West type of thing. Yeah. You know what I mean?
We need him to become relaxed and submissive.
Yeah. Okay, I'm fine. I'm cool now. May I have some chicken, please? Oh, very good, sweetie.
Oh, no, now he's lying. You can tell from his stance he's still aggressive dominant.
You can't stand here and eat KFC in front of me. Now hand it over. You can't do that to me. God damn it.
This is awesome. Cesar Millan on Seinfeld.
That's amazing.
That's great, eh?
Yeah, that was funny. That's when my kids thought I'm cool. Yeah, I have a show, but then that's when I was cool.
That's incredible. I wonder what you would learn what would you learn about yourself from being around dogs?
Patience, honesty, integrity, loyalty. You know, that's the most important thing that I learned from a dog, you know, which is the fundamentals of any relationship. Honesty creates trust. Integrity creates respect. Loyalty, to me, creates love. So those three ingredients are the basics of any relationship. And so it's a lot of dogs that the owners love their dogs, but they don't trust them.
Right.
You know, Cesar, he doesn't come when I call him. You know what I mean? I don't know why. I give him 500 cookies a day.
Are some dogs just smarter and just go, I don't want to go when she calls me because I don't like her?
No. No, most of the time, dogs don't come to the owner because the dog is sniffing something. So, and then the owner, come here. No, the pee is much better. More interesting. It's not upset. You know, the human, come here. You know what I mean? The human gets really frustrated right away because the dog is not listening. And the thing is, the human is not listening as well. You know what I mean? Because a dog, 60% of the brain is controlled by the nose. If the nose of a dog is on a rock, you better calm and redirect them with another scent. Don't try to pull them with sound because they won't calm. 25% of the brain is controlled by ear.
Which celebrities do you think could benefit from your gift of behavior modification?
All of them.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You know, in the dog world, celebrity does not exist.
Yeah.
So they don't know they live with a famous people.
Right.
You know, they just know they live with somebody who doesn't have the equation in the right order. Exercise, discipline, affection. Most of celebrities begin with affection first.
Right. So great to see you, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really a pleasure.